個性的なロード画面だ。朝なんこれ。何事件じゃん。テレビカメラまで来ちゃってる。眩しい。何それ。また新しいキャラクターだ。
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah, of course.
ノリオみたいな顔してんな。
Check. You can pass.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks.
ブレイク探してるんだってスタート。うわー、ダッシュもないな。何それ。Google グラスみたいなやつ。
Video memo recording. Agent 47023 Norman Jaden.
水れ。
October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
何外しちゃうの。何やってんの。わかんねえ。何やらされ。はい。
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning. They told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well,
この人ブ
are
ス
you
だな。
coming, Jaden?
K。
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer. Any news on the coroner? He's on his way, Lieutenant. We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today.
Has the time of death been established?
Based on the rigor mortis, must be less than 6 hours ago. We should know more once the coroner has had a look.
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if anybody saw anything. Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it? Yes, Lieutenant.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body.
溺死。い
Chances are he was drowned,
つも通り。
like the others.
There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
You don't find proof sitting behind a desk. I'm not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay?
Jaden
We're on the same team now.
さあ行くか。何それ。何なんかある。
Some orchid pollen.
ラン
The
のか。
concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body.
Harry, comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence. His face is covered with mud, like the other victims.
なんだそれ。
Superficial wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem. Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion.
なるほど。
An orchid was placed on the victim's
Oh.
chest.
Data.
A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death.
The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago.
JL
See reference file.
大体見た。なんだ。なんなんそれ。もう見終わってんの。何それ。
Airy comment, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Oh. 折り込みキラー、折り紙ね。折り紙だよ。折り込みじゃないよ。チラシみたいになっちゃう、それじゃ。お、なんかあるぞ。それチラシなんだよな。
Airy comment, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
そういうこと。
Orchid pollen, something the killer couldn't control. Can it be traced back to its source?
Very common. The pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail.
Oui.
Very common. Traces of blood on the railroad track.
被害者の血。
Analysis confirms it comes from the victim.
へいへい。お。ありがとう。電車に気をつける。
Footprints continue just after the pollen trail. There's a good chance that they're the killers. Very common. There are traces of blood on the fence behind the railroad line. It comes from the victim. The killer came this way with the body and probably grazed it on his way through the fence.
Ni. 4. 3、1。来たら俺が声かけるからそれまで散策に集中してていい？何が来んの？ 2、4。うい。あ、電車が来るわ。ありがとう。おー。
There's a good chance that they're the killers.
Impressive. Seems the only traces the killer left are those he intended to leave. He knew exactly what he was doing, right down to the tiniest detail.
Oui.
Very common. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line.
いいじゃん。
It may be the killer's car.
I think I've seen all there is to see. There's a railroad track near where the body was left. Same as all the other victims.
やっぱり
Way
車
too
だ。
many people here. They're trampling all over the crime scene.
一応もうこっから先は行けないようになってる。ロータリーあたりから怪しく。早くね。操作完了。
I think I've seen enough. Better get back to the station before I catch pneumonia.
これ自動で終了しないんだ。いや、急にQボタン使えって言ってくるのはよくない。もうだいぶ転んだよ。気をつけてとか言われたけどだいぶ転んだよ。あ、列車の方。列車来なかった。 うい。違うな。お前はシートベルトつけない方か。よし。新しいボーナス解除。犯行現場で現場に残された折り紙。読めないんよ。3コウモリ2昆虫1蝶2。
Don't think, Ethan. Give me the first idea that pops into your head.
3
A bat,
キツネ
a fox,
カニ
a crab,
死神
death,
バトラバトラって何？
death,
テラー。どうしちゃったな私。
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal.
事故？
There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over,
何
Ethan.
何何何？
You're not responsible for what happened.
ああああああ。
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
Sean?
I think he resents the fact that I can't live up to his expectations. I seem incapable of making his mother and him happy.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
憂鬱だ。
I no longer want to live. I have no
い
reason
や
to
そこまで
continue.
ではないな。
Not even for your son, Sean.
そうですよ。
I couldn't save Jason.
いやいやいやいやいや、悲観しすぎ悲観しすぎ。そこまで俺は思ってないよ。
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
意識喪失。
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing.
イーさんは犯人なの？
I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related to the accident?
You suffered a massive concussion and were in a coma for 6 months.
半年も
We
昏
really
睡だっ
don't
た。
know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain.
俺が犯人なの？
That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
なんて悪趣味なオフィスなんだ。俺に言えることはそれだけだ。4時10分。2. 何センチ に
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Do you want to eat something? A boomerang? You know how to use it?
No, not really. I can never make it come back.
Can I give it a try?
おお危ねえな、公園でこんなもんやったら。
Whoa! You did it, Dad!
Do you want to give it a try?
I won't be able to do it.
Oh, come on, let's try it together. Now, the main thing is to get the right position at the beginning. Now, you gotta throw it straight and a little to the right.
おう
Now, throw it!
おお
I
ナイス
did it! I did it, Dad!
Good job, Sean. See? That wasn't so hard.
かわいいショーンイーさんとショーン名前覚えとかないとなシーソーするか
I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah!
すごい遠回りするじゃん
Come on, Dad! Make me fly!
空に飛ぶぐらい押して
No, Dad, you're not doing it right. You gotta push off at the right
めっ
time.
ちゃ怒られたサボったらめっちゃ怒られたあ、虹出てるうわーこれもうずっとしつこい子供の特性をめっちゃ表現してるわゲーム内でぐるぐるやるかぐるぐるぐるぐるやろうぜぐるぐるやろうぜ
What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great!
まあもう何でもいいじゃんその変な遠回りやめろ
as you can. Faster.
楽しそう。
Whoa. I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though.
よしまだもうちょっと遊ぼうぜ。ブランコやろう。ブラン
You want to go play on the swing? I'll push you.
Okay.
コ。貪欲だな。話せよ。
Come on, Dad. Higher.
Mm. 楽しいな。ショーン。下水びちゃだから気をつけろよ降りるとき。笑い方が個性的だなお前。
That was cool.
まだもうちょっと遊べんだよね。こいつ何やってんの。ああもうパトカーグ
I'd like a packet of strawberry flavored chewies, please. Thanks. Hey, I got you some chewies.
I hate strawberry.
おう
Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
お前いい子だなこいつ。
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay. You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
いいよ。
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
ごめんじゃねえ。こっちか。
One, please. That's $1.
行かないと始まんないのか。ああ、始まった。うん。どうした？どうした？ わ危ね。ちょっと急に来ないでよ車。息子どうしたんだよ息子。いやショーンじゃなくてさ、あ、なんで投げた。ゴミ箱の中にはいないのかショーンは。ああ。自作自演。自作自演。まあでも確かに怖いよな。出頭覚悟です。シャトーに似てる。確かに。あ、ファーさんこんばんは。ああ。ショーンを喜ばせてグミを買ってあげるが解除された。あんな勢いで車道に出たら確かに危ないよね。しかも線路の中に、あ、こいつ、あいつじゃねえや、こいつか、線路の中に飛び込んでったやつ。探偵のパートやりたい。探偵のパートやりたい。火曜日夜の7時55分。車に注意のゲーム。時間？
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
またその便利アイテムか。すぐこの便利アイテム使うな。めっちゃいいやんこれ。これ欲しい。 ぶっちゃけどうした？ぶっちゃけどうした？ずっと繰り返すやつか。俺予言者見たことあるんじゃないの？知らん。お、終わった。何かが終わった。
I'm off, Charlie, and I'll look at the reports later. I'll cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Hi.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. We just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get on well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Not bad.
疑うな。こいつを疑うな。
Oh, go see Charlie and she'll show you to your office. Yeah, check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
あいつハゲてたな。ジェイデン怪しくねえだろ。ちげえや、これ記者会見。なんか出てた。
The body of Jeremy Bowles was found this
Jeremy.
morning on a patch of wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m. 5 days after he was reported missing. An autopsy will be conducted tomorrow to determine the exact cause of death, but going from first indications, it would seem that he drowned. The state in which the body was found suggests the methodology of the origami killer. The investigation should confirm this in the coming days. The police are continuing to work around the clock to find the murderer as quickly as possible. I'll field some questions.
犯人探すっぽい。
You said the methodology indicated another victim for the origami killer. Can you be more specific?
An origami figure was found in the victim's hand, and an orchid was placed on his chest. His face was covered with mud, but there were no visible traces of violence to the body. Go ahead.
The Zodiac killer was never identified. Perhaps the origami killer will never be found either.
I don't think there's much chance of that.
花を置いてたから犯人女ってなんか短絡的じゃね。
But in the end, he'll make a mistake.
見た？
We'll be there to arrest him. Yes.
Did the killer leave any written evidence? Perhaps a ransom note explaining his actions? Or anything like that?
No. He has not made contact in any way, and we have only the murders to help us understand his
全
motive.
部あいつの犯行じゃん。
Yes. What's the question?
Some people are saying that the police were slow to take an interest in these murders because the victims lived in poorer parts of the city. What do you say to that?
That's absurd. The police make no distinctions between victims based on their social class.
いや息子引き出
It
すん
is
じゃねえだろ
true that the origami killer seems to choose his victims from the more impoverished parts of town. The higher crime rate in these areas makes the investigation more difficult. Time for a couple more. Yes.
There are rumors that the FBI has sent a profiler to
あや
help
ば
with
い
the
それ俺の
investigation.
話
Is that true?
You seem to be well informed. Yes, we asked the FBI to send us a profiler to help us with this
首をおかしな
investigation.
ことになってたよ
We were planning to announce this in the next few days, but it seems that won't be necessary.
According to certain sources, the town hall's been applying pressure
Wait,
to avoid any mention of a serial killer in order not to have an adverse effect on the mayor's election.
なんとかみたいな人に話聞けっつってたよな。点滅するフラッシュにご注意ください。こいつか。時計
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
まあ払っとくか。
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
オフィス。
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
どこどこ何のあれなんでそっち行ったん一回監獄みてえな部屋だなここ
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
ひでえ部屋マジかよいやそういう顔にもなるわ
Okay, time to work.
まずこう壁の色変えるところから始めたい取り調べを始める感じではないよっこらしょ外国人のやつがだいたい袖口でなんとかしようとするなあはどうすんの
Step 1. Change the office.
うわこれでやるんだ選ぶ開ける何反応しないよ便利だな便利なアイテムだな選ぶいや選べないんですよ 便利な機能だよねこれね、マジで。ちょっと待って、コントローラー、マウスとキーボード設定、いや、わかんねえ。コントローラー画面。違うな。動かないよー。あ。こういうことなの？折り紙フィギュア。分析。
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
おー、すげえ。ジオプロファイル。ああ、そういうことね。分析。
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. Just one origami store in town. A common species. That doesn't help much.
絞れマリブ。確かに。
The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
はいはいはいはい。あ、上に日本語訳が出た。あ、これ見たやつ。ファイル。被害者、殺人の手口。はい。
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
なるほどね。
8 victims in the last 3 years.
3年間で犠牲
All
者8
boys,
人。
aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later, drowned in rainwater.
開ける？分析。
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found.
なるほど
And
ね。
all the victims disappeared in the fall.
秋。
The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
なるほど。分析。ショーンを探そうよ。まあ確かにショーンを探さなきゃいけないんだけど、今違う人のパートだからさ。
Age between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
開ける。ジオプロファイル。はい。環境。ああ。こんなことしてる間にショーンが。いや、ないわ。こいつオフィスの環境を整えるセンス皆無だな。これが一番落ち着くやん、結果的に。あ、でもなんかもう一個水のやつみたいな。これだけ見るか。やっぱこいつオフィスの環境を整える才能皆無だわ。投げあんな水の中でもおねしょしそうだよな。確かにおしっこ漏らしちゃうよ。よし、1。実際はこんななんか、あ、目シパシパする。あ、もう目疲れた。そんな現代っ子みたいなことしてるから。
I better go wash my face.
いやでもあれ。
I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
飲んだ方がいいんじゃない？何この見づらい見方。
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marshall. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while. And then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses. And when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars.
Yeah,
Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
Yeah.
5:30, I think.
Oh,
I'm
嘘
not
つ
really
くな。
sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
覚えてねえ。茶色かな。
A brown coat. And a pair of pants.
黒だった気がする。
Black pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
思い出せない。
I can't remember exactly. It all happened so fast.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I don't know. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
ショーン探しに行かなきゃ。
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say. But it is a
もっと嫁なの。
possibility.
離婚してんの？どっちなんだろう。
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a
あ、
child
そ
in
れ
the
は怒ら
park?
れてもしょうがねえかな。
Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry.
いやまあそれは言われてもしょうがないよ。
I miss him so much.
これはイーさんが絶対的に悪いわ。何らかの脳に持病を持ってるのに車を運転しちゃいけないって言われてるのに車を運転しちゃう人と同じ症状だわこれ。ああ、ぐっちゃぐちゃだよ。いろいろ台無しだよ。